Hello everyone, welcome to ROARM, a dedicated YouTube channel for robotics and automation. This channel will provide informational, in-depth and professional video tutorials at regular intervals. Please subscribe and visit this channel for updates on robotics and automation. Please comment below with topics of your interest to help you better and contact us with details given below for further information. Happy learning! Welcome to the presentation on robotics and automation. Robotics and automation is not new. It has been in use in certain industries for decades, resulting in partial or complete automation of manufacturing. However, it is seeing mass adoption and new applications with improvement in affordability and usability. The improvements in the areas of sensors and actuators, microcontrollers or microprocessors, programming languages, communication technologies and protocols is accelerating this trend. In this series of videos, we cover some main aspects of robotics and automation. We discuss about the need or necessity for robotics and automation, the applications of robotics and automation, industry trends, statistics and revenue projections of past, present and future. We also discuss about the basic building blocks of robotics, the various engineering disciplines, technologies and components that are essential for robotics and automation. Historically, robotics has been in use for automating routine or repeat jobs. Repeat jobs basically involve a limited set of operations that as a whole are repeated over and over again for a long period of time. For example, assembling parts of a vehicle or a machine in a factory. These were automated to improve productivity and efficiency, reduce human error and hence reduce wastage, make optimal usage of available resources, infrastructure and investments. Automotive industry is an early adopter of automation and robotics. The main applications are welding of auto parts in assembly lines, painting for getting consistent finish and also for handling highly toxic chemicals in paint, moving heavy and bulk materials inside the factory, assembling of pumps, motors at high speed on fast moving assembly lines. Industry 4.0 is an extension of the earlier automation effort and it is a step towards going beyond complete factory automation, where the manufacturing plant is highly integrated with business systems and analytics using process automation, IoT and cloud computing. The key principles of Industry 4.0 are interconnection of various entities in manufacturing, that is machines, human beings and systems that constitute of the traditional assembly line, dynamic collection, dissemination and processing of data and decision making, reducing human intervention in decision making for routine activities, while human decision making is used in critical and important decisions. Robotics and automation forms an important pillar on which Industry 4.0 is built. The more recent and advanced use of robotics has been to augment and enhance human abilities and skills. For example, in healthcare and medical applications, assistant robots are being used for high precision procedures like minimally invasive surgeries and biopsies. Telepresence and robotics is used to examine and test patients in rural or remote locations. Rehabilitation robots are used to improve the quality of life of the disabled by providing assistance in mobility, strength and coordination, whereas they are used to help the elderly in assisted living. Sanitation and disinfection robots are employed to combat the increase in antibiotic resistant bacteria and outbreak of deadly infections like Ebola, Corona and H1N1. Robotics is also being utilized in medical transcription and prescription dispensing systems. Robots are also being employed in education, for example, to bring school to students who cannot be present physically by creating virtual classrooms, to train medical students in performing complicated medical procedures where using a human subject is not feasible. Robots can be created and programmed to exhibit all the indications of human life, including breath and heartbeat. There are simulators to provide exceptional crisis and disaster management training for emergency response and law enforcement trainees, driving simulators for creating what-if scenarios which can help student drivers prepare for real-life hazards and obstacles on the highways. Humanoid robots and social robots such as robotic pets can be programmed to teach communication and social skills for children with autism, developmental disabilities, and attention disorders. In space research, remotely operated vehicles (ROVs) and remote manipulator systems (RMSs) are the two major types of space robots. A typical ROV can be a rover moving over the terrain upon landing, a lander operated from a stationary point and is in contact with an extraterrestrial plane or an unmanned spacecraft. In military applications, drones that are basically autonomous or remote controlled mobile robots are employed for transport, search, rescue operations, and even in combat operations on the battlefield. Robots are used as autonomous fighter jets and bombers. They are used to automate loading and calculations of ballistics required for accurate and predictable firing of guided missiles. Some of the new age businesses and industries need the use of robotics and automation to achieve scalability. For example, e-commerce industry uses robots for sorting and packing of orders. In the manufacturing of electronic equipment, the mass testing of electronic devices and gadgets is automated using robots at the manufacturing plant. Also, the testing of modern, highly user interface and user experience driven embedded systems is automated by employing robotics and automation. Automation and drones are being employed in agriculture as well. For example, contract farming, farm irrigation are being automated, whereas drones are being used in weather, soil condition, and crop health monitoring and management. That brings us to the end of this video. We thank you for visiting this channel and watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel to get updates of new videos in your inbox directly. Keep visiting this channel and keep learning.